Well, I've got some new accessories for you smartphone owners out there. Of course, this is actually designed for the iPhones, but let's take a peek at it. Hey there, guys! Welcome back to techgooch, and this is time for another video review, specifically for some well, not specific to iPhone, but cell phone accessories, smartphone accessories. These are some polarizing neutral density filters that essentially clip onto a large array of smartphones. Now, according to back here, it's iPhone 5C all the way to the XS, so basically all the iPhones. Now, I actually have an iPhone 11 Pro now. I did use this for a short time on my XS before I did upgrade to my 11 Pro. It does not work as good with the 11 Pro and the 11 Pro Max because the camera array is larger, and you'll see that here in a second, but it still works. Actually, it works quite well. It's just you have to kind of maneuver it a little bit. It's not part of a case. It's actually a clip-on system where it just literally clips onto the phone, and the hole back here is definitely designed for both any of the single camera iPhones as well as the dual camera iPhones. So the 11 might work fine with this one, but the 11 Pro, 11 Pro Max, you have to move it around a little bit, and even with the 11 you may have a little bit of a seating issue, but that said, I'm going to bring it in. I'm going to show you how it works, because as long as you understand what you're doing, it'll work just fine with even the 11 series phones. So let me bring it in. I'll show you how it actually works on it. They are polarizing, and they do rotate. So if you understand how polarized lenses work, they essentially black out or let in specific line waves of light, but not the the opposite waves. So essentially, you can get reflections and stuff substantially reduced, if not eliminated altogether. So anytime you're shooting by water or you're shooting by glass or something like that, you want to kick off all those reflections. Polarized filters are fantastic. This basically adds in, they comes with 3 different ND filters, ND 16, 32, and 64. That said, let me bring it in and show you how it actually goes on the camera or on the phone, and then we'll go from there. Okay, so let me show you what comes with. This is the storage case or the carrying case that it comes with. As you can see here right now, I actually have the ND16 polarized light filter on. This is the clip housing. I can actually unscrew this off and store that right there. So this is what the actual clip mechanism looks like. And this is actually going to be the easiest way to see. So if I'm on my 11 Pro, all 3 lenses really don't fit very well in this, and specifically if you're going to use the ultra wide lens, it doesn't work like that. You actually have to cup around, but the nice thing is you can cup from any around the corner, and so you can cup and actually find the exact camera that you're looking for. Now what I've found, I've tried both with a case, without a case, it really doesn't matter. Sometimes you get a little bit of light that can enter in from around the edge, so right in here. And so what I do when I shoot is I just kind of put my finger on the top like that, just to make sure that nothing's actually getting past it. I've only seen it like right from this edge. I'm not really seeing it from around the bottom edges so much, or I guess in this case, on this case it does, but when I take it off of this, I don't see as much from that. But it is something to say, because this is a very large camera array, and this right here, this design at least, was not built for it. But that's what I have to show it on. So this is the actual clip. That's the ND16. This is the ND32, right? Yep. ND32 polarized light. And then this is the big dog, the 64. Yep, polarized light filter. And all you do is you pick out which one you want. You take your adapter and you screw it in. Once you're tight, that's what this outer ring is for. And then the inner ring, you can just rotate basically the polarized lens itself to get the right angle for if you're shooting landscape, you're shooting portrait, doesn't really matter. You just adjust this real quick and easy to what angle you need it to be at. And essentially you'll see the difference if you're actually on here. You have the camera lens itself. As you can see, it's going to be a lot darker just because I have that ND64. If I change to 2x zoom, this one's still good. But if I go ultra wide, that's where you'll see things kind of get a little funky. have to adjust that because it's such a wide angle. I don't know how well you can see that because of that, but you can see where the lens is there. So you just kind of adjust to get the best angle you can. It works pretty good. You just kind of get used to it, to be honest, more than anything else. I can't say that I'm going to shoot very often in ultra wide with a neutral density filter, but can you do it? Yes, you can. And because this isn't part of a case so much, although I would like to see this integrated into the screw-on case that SANDMARC does offer, and so you can actually get it directly centered over the actual lens you're using, and then if it screws into that lens, well, then you're not going to get any light around it at all. So I see some upgrades coming to this, but if you don't have an 11 Pro, you have any of the other iPhones, this works pretty darn awesome. Because the short period of time I was using this when I still had my my 10S, it was awesome. It worked perfect. You could definitely tell it was designed for that dual camera or any of the single camera iPhones out there. So the one thing that it does not have is kind of a cloth to clean off the lenses, because you will get fingerprints on here, you'll get dirt or whichever. It doesn't come with that. So that'd be the one upgrade I think that would be great to see. Would be just a small little terry cloth or a microfiber cloth put into the lens or the kit itself. But that's how I store it there, or I have been storing it, I guess. But that's yeah, that's those. So thanks again for watching, guys. I will put links, as always, at the top of the description. If you have any questions for me, please let me know. Otherwise, check out both SANDMARC's link directly to their website where you can learn more about these guys. They'll have tons of more stuff on their website. Definitely check their stuff out. I'm a huge fan. I've used quite a bit of SANDMARC stuff, not just for phones, but also for like GoPro cameras and stuff. So definitely check them out. I will have an Amazon link down there as well, so if you do click through that and do purchase, you are supporting the program. I appreciate it. But that said, guys, have lots of videos coming. Thanks for stopping by. Stay tuned for the next video, but please like, comment, subscribe, share this video if you can. So without further ado, thanks for stopping by. See you again soon.